Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here at Lenora Divisional Police Headquarters, where there's a very disturbing situation I would like to bring to the world's attention. Most of you who on social media would have witnessed that there was a young man on top of the building, was on the top of with a cutlass, was on top of a school, where the police would have shot him off that school. Alright? The police would have shot him off the school. Now, the police indicated he was on a school, is not in harm's way to injure anyone, but unfortunately the police shot him in such a way whereby this young man, right, was brutally and cruelly injured, whereby his guts, he was in the hospital, is protruding. His guts is protruding through his belly. There's a bag. The doctor indicated that the small intestines is gone. There's nothing to do, but the large intestines is also damaged. And they will see what they can do with him within 3 or 4 months. He have a broken hip. He can't move. Now, the doctors yesterday, I was called here by the parents of these people, from Mr. Khan, Dr. Khan, John Georgetown, discharge this young man, and the police took this young man into this station. He's presently at the Lenora police station. I was made to understand the man goes so low now, he's almost on dying, that they know the brought this vehicle, some canter or some vehicle, to move him, to take him back to the hospital because they don't want him to die. There's the cruelty that the people of this country have to endure, and the level of wickedness in the so-called people with responsibility to take care of our welfare. Where they're moving him from, I want to get the footage. You understand? I was made to understand. I see the guy with a stretcher. I want to know exactly where they're going to move him from so that the public and the world can see exactly what is going on here. Are you guys ready to take him out, sir? Excuse me, sir. Officer. Get in and see there exactly where to take him out, how to take him out, so I can get the footage. You got to be fast to see what's going on here in this country. What a poor man or the small man have to endure is this wickedness to the highest level. How can a doctor, a professional, being paid by taxpayers' money, do such a thing? And hopefully Guyana Police Force, Mr. Commissioner, I know you're watching me. Commissioner, I know you're watching. I want this issue addressed, and addressed quickly. You understand? Look, they're taking the young man out there. I told these people I want to catch the footage. That green vehicle that's going there, that green tank canter, they're taking him and they're rushing him off. There's a pair in the back of this vehicle here. You understand? Look, they're taking. Now the horse is to go to hospital through there. And they're taking him, you understand, to the hospital. It's just unfortunate, you understand, to see what's happening here. Again, for those who are now joining us, I'm coming to you from the Lenora Divisional Headquarters Police, where they just rushed a guy who's almost dying, took him into the lockups. A guy who's immobile, who's mentally unstable, in that situation. This is the mother of the young man here. Hold on, mistress, hold on. We want to interview here. You have to be composed. I need an interview. Good morning, mister. I understand your pain. We do sympathize with you. We understand what's happening. Could you first tell me your name? What's your name? Morning, talk to me. Compose yourself. The world is looking at you. You gotta talk to the world. Let me hear you. Take your mask off. Let me talk to me.
Marlon Bailey.
What's your name?
My name is Marlon Bailey.
Marlon Bailey.
Yes.
Could you tell us, first of all, it's made to understand that your son was the person who was shot off the Lenora school, right? And apparently the wounds that he encountered, the way in which the police shot him, was very, very destructive. Could you disclose what? I was made to understand his guts. I've seen some pictures there where his guts is protruded outside of a bag.
Yes.
Right?
And the bag came out.
And could you say what happened between yesterday and today? You have to compose yourself.
I went to feed him yesterday at Georgetown Hospital morning. And my cousin went me there. When she went me there, she didn't find him on the bed. So she said probably they gone to remove the steel that they had in his foot. But when I went in the afternoon, I didn't see him. And then when I inquired from the nurse said the police gone with him at Brigham. When I go to Brigham, they had in a room. He was in a room lying on a dirty mattress. And he was just having on a pamper and then short pants and a shirt they put on for him. Somebody think they put on him.
Alright. I was made to understand this young man was on it, but I made to understand first of all that this young man has a mental situation. He's mentally unstable.
Mentally.
How long he has been a patient of this situation? Don't show me. 7 years now. 7 years now. 7 years he's had this situation. We've been mentally unstable. So yet, in spite of all of these facts, did you make this known to the Guyana Police Force and the authorities and the hospital? You make it known? Hello, come here. You gotta come here. You gotta talk to you. You told them. So now, what they say, in spite of all what you said, everything was fell on deaf ears. They had no time. Then you made to understand that he was at this station here, the Lenora station. To where? Here, Lenora. To Lenora Police Station. And then where to put him?
They put him in the lockup.
But before that, tell me exactly his state, because I see some very disturbing pictures and I don't want to put it out there. Tell me what the state. I was understand his guts is outside. I was made to understand. I need to understand the doctor indicated that his large intestine they can't do the damage from the police gunshot wound, and there's nothing else can be done over that. Then the hip located. He was also said, as the doctor said, that his small intestines is also damaged, and they can see what they can do about it. Hopefully within the next 6 months. You understand? Until the next 6 months. The mother is very, very emotional. Let me talk to another relative, to a sister, to understand exactly. So you have been just came out of the Lenora Police Station.
I just came out yesterday. I was at church and I got a call last night that my brother's in the Lenora lockups.
Yeah.
However, after church about 8 something, I came to the lockups. My brother, when I go into the lockup,
Hello, don't walk away from me, man.
On a dirty mattress, a bag that the pieces is coming out of because the guts, the intestines are damaged. So the doctor put a piece out. She cut it so that the bag could receive the pieces. It was full, it fell off. The mattress is soaked. The place was so dirty, inhumane.
So,
dog, you wouldn't want to.
Hold on. Me talking about that. I want to hear the young man's position.
His position.
He can't walk.
He cannot walk. His hip is damaged. He had a steel in his foot. The foot is damaged.
All of this coming from the result of the shots that the police shot this guy?
The police. All of this is from what they did to him when they shot him on the school.
At the range man on a school rooftop. This is how they had dealt with it.
And they know.
Could you name a police officer or two who knows about this issue, who is involved with this issue? I want names. Hello, I want names.
I don't know the person.
I was made to understand what has something to do with this. I'm going to call names.
I don't know.
He is the officer in charge. He has something to do with call names.
Yeah, he was at my home.
In this whole situation.
These people, hold on, before these people are public servants. I don't care who police is, what rank you have, because the commissioner of police is watching this. I know the commissioner of police is watching. These are public servants. We are the people of this country are paying these damn people to give you our service. And this is not the service we deserve. So don't be afraid to call names here. I'm a very serious man, a very strong man. Don't call me if you want to joke around. I'm serious. Talk to me. I heard Mr. Watts has something to do with this.
He got the whole operation.
You understand that?
You ever hear you?
He has the whole operation.
Excellent. And you guys try talking to him on this issue?
I never see the man. But he always harassing people, I heard.
He came to my home and I told him my son is mentally ill.
He came to your home, Mr. Watts? And I told him
that my son is mentally ill.
All right. I noticed they just rushed the young man. Talk with this man, sting man.
Yes.
Yeah, you tell. I was getting to understand that the police you just was with the patient before the police hustled to rush him out back to the hospital.
Because his condition got worse and
it is all on the back where he's.
The bag that was receiving the pieces came off. The whole
mess
mattress is wet, and they get a van from Mr. Wolf. They had to get a private person van to borrow, get a stretcher and put him to care to the Lenore. They said there's no ambulance driver. They can't get an ambulance to take him, so they have to use a public person vehicle to carry him to the hospital. Right now they have him there at the Lenore Hospital.
For those who are just joining us, we're coming to you from the Lenore Police Station on the west bank of the Mawar West Coast of Essequibo, where a young man was shot off of a roof and a few weeks ago, but the way in which the police shot him was very disturbing and damaging. His intestines are damaged, his guts are outside, the hip is broken. The doctors and Mr. Khan from the hospital in Georgetown, man, discharging somebody in this state. Immobile. Hand him over back to the police take him. That's the level of retarded police, level of retardedness that we have in this country. Most of our professionals are mentally sick. You understand? And put him back in a dirty lockup with that kind of crisis. Now the young man between yesterday and now got so bad, they rushed him just now. For those who missed this broadcast initially, would have seen, I had a footage where they rushed him into the Lenore Hospital now, Cotton Hospital, to see what they can do with him. It's a very sad situation. I'm asking the authority to come. I'm asking the authorities here who have a responsibility, and you know yourself, to immediately deal with this matter. Thank you very much.